Welcome to HoBNews with Will and your anchor, Jack.
HoBNews!
I am
holding
back,
a monkey
please?
with a heart.
Could I have him back? Thank you.
Can you stand him up? Welcome, Will.
That's all right. Welcome, Trevor. Hello,
Trevor.
It's always Jack.
I-
I'll put him down over here. He gets
Put him
nervous.
down?
He gets nervous.
Oh.
No.
Right, HoBNews. Welcome to HoBNews. We have got so much to talk to you about this week. We are going to kick off with International or National or World Homless Day. How could I get it wrong?
Yes, World
It's the
Homless
centre
Day.
point of our year. World Homless Day, which is on the 10th of October, I should say.
Tomorrow.
Which, if you're watching this on Facebook, that was last Wednesday. But if you go on Catch Up on Channel 4, you'll be able to see a piece that's... we're saying this before it's gone out, so who knows what might have happened. Donald Trump might have said something and it all gets blown up. Oh dear, I shouldn't say that. But check out Wednesday, Channel 4.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, because there might be a report that around World Homless Day.
Yeah.
Now, something you may have seen on the news. Sorry, Will, I'm taking up all the airtime
Don't
here.
worry.
Something you may have seen on the news over the past few days is that the Bureau of Investigative Journalism, thank you very much, has just recently done the first count of deaths of homeless people in the UK. The first time it's ever been undertaken. The Office of National Statistics is going to try and take that up now from year on year. But they revealed that 449 individuals died last year, from 18 to 92, and that's more than one a day. I think that
speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Statistic itself, more than one person a day is dying and nobody's recording it.
Couple of facts. First of all, thank you, Maeve, who was involved in developing this whole piece, and the other journalists.
She was from the BIJ, wasn't she?
Yeah, and other networks. Fantastic piece of work. And of course, sadly, as you'll know, Jane Simpson, everyone knows her Jane, was one of those 449.
Well, and Chris.
And Chris. So it's
if
really,
he was even counted, I mean, we know people who might not even
really
have been
important
counted.
Work. Really brave of Channel 4, Paul and others, to do the pieces that they've been done. The one that is on Tuesday, which is obviously the day before World Homeless Day, is focusing particularly on folk who have been rough sleeping and then are put into supported living, but find the support that's provided inadequate for their needs, and so they find themselves back on the street.
It's something we go on about all the time, how it's not just putting somebody in a house and that solves the problem.
It's not per se about House of Bread, but we were able to facilitate that story, which is a national story, to be communicated. And in fact, the whole of this week, Channel 4 are doing a series every evening. And in fact, other channels, commercial and the Beeb, are also looking at similar sorts of trending stories. So you might see that cropping up over the years as we move towards Christmas. So over the year as you move towards Christmas. So House of Bread represents a national trend in a local way, and it's important that we focus on the fact that it is a national trend, and we just happen to be friendly with the likes of Paul. Hello, Paul, if you're watching. And it's great to be able to work with him and his team, telling what is a really profoundly difficult story.
It is, and also making on the BIJ website, the Bureau for Investigative Journalism. I keep saying that because I can say it. On their website, it lists every single person, every name of those 449 people who, up until this point, died and nobody knew. Nobody counted. Nobody. Obviously, people cared, but nationally, they didn't matter.
They tweeted those names last night, and I thought that was a profound thing to do. So
so yes, World Homeless Day is on the 10th of October. That doesn't mean be homeless for a day. We will be open at our cafe, so we'll be celebrating World Homeless Day with lots of homeless people.
Lovely.
So that's great. Right, let's move on to feeding those homeless people, the 10,000 tin challenge. We are up to and over 2,000 tins, 2,209 tins we are up to. We've still got probably, half that again over there that hasn't been counted yet.
Shout out to all the schools, colleges, unis for harvest festivals.
At the end of this, we will list off. I don't remember if you remembered last year. I managed to read them all out. I will try to do that again.
The Galaxy thing off Star Wars.
Disappear. Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you to Jerry, Rachel,
Yourself?
and others, and yeah, just the diversity of small people's schools, big people's schools.
And there's WI groups.
WI group.
Lisa's doing one tomorrow evening.
Fantastic. That just all absolutely
Again,
brilliant.
He's not writing anything.
I
in his
am.
book.
I've written the word golf. I'll come back to that at the end.
Go
Thank you, Brockton Golf Club, the captain of Richard.
We've mentioned
Howarth.
them before, and we said they were going to do some fundraisers for us.
And
They've started.
Yeah, they have, and Richard's gave me a very, very, very nice cheque, over £4,500. And there's a wee bit more coming in before Christmas. I think the thing that appealed to him was the work that we do with local prisons in the area, and he's charged with that. He's a prison chaplain.
Jeff.
Jeff.
You said Richard.
Richard, I did.
Right, okay, we're running out. We've gone on so long about World Homless Day, we need to move on. The next, we're going to talk about our water boiler.
We're so excited!
So excited about this. Up until now, from the very beginning of House of Bread, whether it's been boiling a kettle
or
boiling a very large kettle, an urn.
Very unsafe.
We have gone through so many urns at House of
They
Bread.
just break down, don't they?
Well, we use them. We use everything at House of Bread, but we have got a new boiler, so that draws in water and constantly boils it, which means we can make more teas and coffees quicker.
It is fantastic. Thank you so much for plumber, electrician man, Peter, and everybody.
We should have known his name.
It's just brilliant. Well, I think his name is
Ant from Shelley's. Again, I can't dub it. I'm going to have to do your voice. So that was me pretending to be Will.
Pete,
there.
John, Dave, Sarah.
Thank you very much for that. That is a really important piece of
I think it's
equipment that
Peter.
will make our cafe volunteers' lives in the kitchen so much easier.
And safer.
Thank you very much, Will.
That's all right, Jack.
What is going on? Thank you very much for watching. Please help. We will. Don't forget to check out the 10,000 tin challenge. If you haven't seen this week's already, get your tins in. You're all right there. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. We will catch up with you next week. If you like these videos, share them with your friends. Let's get lots of people watching them and spread the news of homelessness around World Homelessness Day. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you, buddy. How much are you paying you? A staple? No. Just thank you. I heard that.
Right. Oh. The 10,000